యా. సో ప్రొడక్షన్ అండ్ సో నాన్ ప్రొడక్షన్ ఉన్నాయి, అవునా?
Yeah.
సో ఈ ప్రొడక్షన్ నాన్ ప్రొడక్షన్, సో ప్రొడక్షన్ నాన్ ప్రొడక్షన్ ఓకే, అవునా?
Yes.
సో ఒకవేళ ప్రొడక్షన్ అప్లికేషనే డౌన్ అయితే, ప్రొడక్షన్ అప్లికేషన్
Application.
డౌన్ అయితే, ప్రొడక్షన్ అప్లికేషన్ డౌన్ అయితే ఏంటి? వాట్ నెక్స్ట్ గైస్?
అంటే వాళ్ళు మనకి పే బ్యాక్ అనేది చేస్తారు బ్రో. అంటే ఎంత అయితే సర్వర్ డౌన్ టైం ఎంత టైం ఉందో దే విల్ పే బ్యాక్ అస్ బ్రో. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మన నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చే జనరేటెడ్ బిల్లో దాని తగ్గట్టు వాళ్ళు బిల్ అనేది తగ్గించేసి పే బ్యాక్ చేస్తారు. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు నాకు వచ్చిన డౌట్ ఏంటి బ్రో, ఇప్పుడు 1A 1B 1C అనే జోన్స్ ఉన్నాయి బ్రో. మనం
zones
1Aలో అనేది మనం యాక్చువల్ మనం తీసుకుంది 1Aలో. 1Aలో సర్వర్ డౌన్ అయింది. సో 1Bలో తీసుకొని మన అప్లికేషన్ దాంట్లో ఉంచితేనే కదా మనం యాక్సెస్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఉంటుంది. అదర్వైజ్ దే విల్ ఇప్పుడు 1Aలో డౌన్ టైం వచ్చేసిందని అది అప్లికేషన్ 1Bకి అలా మూవ్ చేయడానికి అలా ఏమి ఉండదు కదా బ్రో. వి కాంట్ యాక్సెస్ లైక్ దట్.
ఉంటది
ఉంటుందా?
ఉంటది. ఇప్పుడు ఎలా అంటే ఫస్ట్ మన అప్లికేషన్ ని ఒక రీజియన్ లో డెవలప్ చేసినప్పుడు దాన్ని వాళ్ళు డిఫరెంట్ రీజియన్స్ కి అది బ్యాకప్ కింద కంప్లీట్ గా తీసేసుకుంటుంది మనకి. మన విత్ ఇన్ ఎన్ని రీజియన్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఆ రీజియన్స్ లో మొత్తం స్టోర్ అవుతుంది ఆ డేటా సెంటర్ లో. సో మనం ఇక్కడ ఎప్పుడైతే ఏదైనా ఒకటి డౌన్ టైమ్ లో అయినప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్ గా అది యాక్సెసిబుల్ అన్నమాట.
ఓకే.
అండ్ ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే మనకి ఇక్కడ క్లౌడ్ లో స్టాండ్ అలోన్ సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, పేబ్యాక్ సంథింగ్ సర్టెన్ టైం వరకు మనకి యూజ్ వరకు చేసుకొని మనం అది అలా యూజ్ చేసుకునే ఆప్షన్ కూడా క్లౌడ్ లో ఉంది. ఒక ఇప్పుడు మీకు సమ్ అవర్స్ వరకు చేసుకోవచ్చు అంటే శాంపుల్ అప్లికేషన్స్ నాన్ ప్రొడక్షన్స్ వరకు యూజ్ చేసుకోవడానికి అనుకున్నప్పుడు ఇవి మెయిన్ కాకుండా కొన్ని సర్వర్స్ని ఫర్ అవర్స్ లెక్క వాళ్ళు క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ చేసి దానికి కొంత ప్రైసింగ్ అనేది వాళ్ళు దానికి డిసైడ్ చేస్తారంట. మీరు ఎన్ని అవర్స్ వరకు దాన్ని యూటిలైజ్ చేసుకున్నారు అనేది చూస్తారు.
Guys are able to see my screen? Yes, very good, Vinay, very good. So I'm sharing my screen to you guys. 1 second. I'm sharing my second screen. Guys are able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good question, guys. Who are asking Chaitu, Vinay? Who are asking? It's a very good question. So I'm clarifying that question. Yeah. So what are the environments is there till now?
Till now, in the
Production, non-production.
production and
Yes.
non-production
Non-prod,
and prod.
prod. So prod is nothing but a live environment, right?
Go live.
So it's a live environment. So not a go live, it's a live
Yeah,
environment.
okay, live.
So whatever the Facebook, WhatsApp, so www.facebook.com or www.whatsapp.com. So whatever the website we are searching, we are coming from the production environment, right? So whatever the user searches in this browser, so it will comes from this server, right? In the production environment. Now you got it, guys. So you got it?
Yes.
I got it. 1 second. Yeah. So this is the browser, guys. It comes from here. For example, if any disasters, guys, now do you know what is disaster?
No.
Yeah. Then by cars, by
Like any floods.
Very good.
Yeah.
So disaster recovery. Disaster recovery is nothing but a DR. There is a other environment, call it as a DR environment. So what that is? So that is a a DR environment, disaster recovery environment. So when it will up something like, is there any earthquakes, floods, or something like any disasters, so the site will be down. For example, it is a 1A, AP South 1A, AP South 1B. One A, AP South 1B. The disaster recovery, the DR environment. This is also one of the environment, DR environment. So AP Southeast 1B. So whatever we deployed in this environment, the same application will be deployed on the disaster recovery also. Which are, guys? So this is nothing but a secondary environment. This is a primary. So this is a secondary. Primary live primary environment. So for example, this is also a secondary environment. What is that, guys? Primary environment and secondary environment. Primary and secondary. So for example, if something goes long on, if something like there is a floods or something like there is a earthquake, there is a floods on this data center, guys, in AP Southeast 1A zone. So there is a floods or something like, for example, floods. So there is no, so this website also linked to the AWS cloud, everything will be linked to the data center only. So that data center, there is no power, there is no internet on the web, on this AP Southeast 1A. So where we can up the server, we can up the site from the disaster recovery. So we can up the server, from the disaster recovery. So how it is something like, so whatever how many servers are there? Here there are the 2 servers are, so for example, guys. So one is app server, one is DB server. So whatever the application deployed in the, this app server, so it will deploy it on the secondary environment also. So this is a database server, guys. Every half an hour or every 1 hour, there is a sync between database. There is a sync between here to here. There is a database copying from whatever the sign up or something like, someone people are signed up to the Facebook account. So the database the details are in this database, guys. So the details are not in this database. So how we can get these details in this database also? Every half an hour there will be a job is running. That job is something like a copy the data, whatever the new data is available. New data is added on the server, it automatically added to the secondary database server also. So something like how much data of so we will lose. For example, every half an hour they copied the data from here to here. So for example, there is a floods on this server, so immediately it crashes. So 30 minutes back, whatever the data is available, that data will only available. So after the 30 minutes, it will not available on the secondary database server, because of every half an hour it will copy the data. Every half an hour it will copy the data. Something like after half an hour, so 25 minutes completed. So after copying the data, 25 minutes completed, and 100 people are signed up this account. How many people are? 100 people. 100 people information will be available, but it will not send this 100 people information to the secondary server, because of it will not completed the 30 minutes. The job will run on every 30 minutes. So the 100 people will not copy to the server, because of there is a floods. So there is a data loss. There is a data loss in the disaster recovery, but not a big amount. So that much not a big amount or big impact. So it will be half an hour only, right? So the entire information will be available on the secondary database server. It's a small impact. Smaller impact. This is nothing but a disaster recovery. So whenever we are having any issue with the primary server, the prod server, the site will be up from the disaster recovery. The site will be up from the disaster recovery. Guys, now you tell you, right? So how many environments are there? We have how many environments, guys?
2 environments, no? Prod and non-prod.
So how many environments? Now,
3 environments.
yeah. Now, so 3 environments. Now, 3 environments. So what are those? Non-prod, prod, and disaster recovery also. So we need to deploy the application in the non-production environment, a production environment, and a DR also. DR also. Guys, understood? If something goes wrong on this here, so it will up from disaster recovery. The site will up from the disaster recovery. Disaster recovery. Guys, understood?
Yes, bro.
Very good. Yeah. Guys, in the AWS, what we told is right. The starting is regions.
Region. Like
Regions. Availability
availability
zones.
zones.
Data centers and edge locations. Edge locations. So our regions, Oregon, so AMIA, APAC, AMER. So right, these are the regions and availability zones and data centers. Data centers and edge locations. Sorry guys. Edge location, LA, right? So edge locations. These all are the available something like AWS concepts. 1 second, guys. Yeah. So what we discussed before, we discussed about the. So did we discuss what about cloud services, everything? No, right?
No.
No.
Yeah. So what is a cloud computing? Now you understood. So why we are go for cloud computing? History and origins of the cloud computing. Characteristic of the cloud computing. Types of the cloud services. Cloud implementation type and conclusion. Yeah, guys. What is cloud service? So what is cloud service? Services and solutions that are delivered and consumed in a real time over the internet are called cloud services. So when you store your photos online, use webmail or social networking sites, you will use cloud computing service. So what is a cloud computing? So cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. What is a cloud computing, guys? What is a cloud service? What is a cloud? Cloud computing is a delivery model of computing services over the internet. It enables real-time development, deployment, and delivery of a broad range of products, services, and solutions. Cloud computing is a style of computing where massively scalable IT-related capabilities are provided as a service across the internet to multiple external customers. So what is a cloud computing? So computing and software resources that are delivered on demand as a service is nothing but a cloud computing. Computing and the services are software resources that are delivered on demand as a service is nothing but a cloud computing. So what they are providing? They are providing the applications, storage servers, and databases. Everything, right? So why we go for a cloud computing? Guys, tell me. These are the advantages. So these are the advantages. Everyone can speak out, guys. So what is the first one?
Lower computing costs.
Yeah, it's a lower computing. The resources, whenever we take the any services, it will be a very achieve. The second one,
Improve performance.
yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely it will be improved the performance. Next one,
Reduce the software cost.
so for example, platform as a service. So if you are not taking the platform as a service, so you want to deploy application on the data center. So definitely first we need to install the CentOS 7, then we need to purchase the Oracle database. So Oracle database and install on it on the data center server. But here reduced the software cost because of it included from the cloud. It included from the it coming from the cloud. Instant software upgrades, something like so in the database in the data centers, whatever the servers, the servers need to be running the latest versions of the softwares, right? For example, Java Tomcat. The Tomcat present version is 9, but the so 3 years back you start up the one application. That application is deployed on the Tomcat and Java, but still the Tomcat is in 6. The Tomcat 6 is installed and the Java 6 is running on this machine. So we want to upgrade So that time upgrade. So we want to upgrade the version of the OS and databases, everything from the latest ones. Something like Tomcat 9, Java 8.9, or something like we need to install all the softwares with latest versions. Instance. So far, we don't need that much effort to install the softwares automatically. Yeah, unlimited storage capacity because of in the in the data center. So you keep as a you keep it as a one server. The server is something like a NFS or a Samba servers. The storage is limited. The storage is limited. If you want, you can add it. If you want, you can add it. So it will be taking a time, right? It will be taking a time to add the disk. But but in the cloud, it automatically increases. It automatically. Sorry guys, yesterday I traveled. So increased the data reliability. Data reliability will increase it. Device independence and the always on, anywhere and any place. You can connect anywhere and any place, free from the maintenance and no need to know. These are the advantages. So origins and history and origins of the cloud we already know, guys. So 1996 Salesforce supercomputer mainframes are introduced in 1919. The first milestone of the cloud, the arrival of the first milestone in 2000 launched the Amazon Web Services. 2003, 2000, 2000 S3 and 2008. 2008 they launched the Google App Engine and Azure Windows Azure Beta. This is the origins of the cloud computing. Characteristic of the cloud computing. What is the on-demand self-service, ubiquitous network access, and flexible pricing per use, and rapid elasticity and resource pooling. You can use the resources. Rapid elasticity means it automatically increases. So characteristic of the cloud computing: on-demand self-service, ubiquitous network access, resource pooling, and rapid elasticity, a flexible pricing, pay-per-use. We already know, guys, this. Characteristics of the cloud computing. What are the characteristics? On-demand self-service, ubiquitous, resource pooling, rapid and flexible pricing. You guys know this. Yeah, guys. So what are the cloud service layers? So infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and
Software as a service.
software as a service. So you guys are aware of that. What is infra? What is a platform? What is a software? Right, guys? So what they are providing in the infra, they will provide the rental space for the to keep use our servers. Those are racks and everything, the hardware and the OS, up to OS. So those are the infrastructure as a service. IaaS is the delivery of the technology infrastructure as soon as an on-demand scalable service, platform as a service. PaaS provides all the facilities required to support the computer complete life cycle of the building and delivering web applications and services entirely from the internet. From the internet. Software as a service is a software delivery methodology that provides a licensed multi-tenant access to software and it's a function remotely as a web-based service. For example, Gmail and everything. Yeah, guys. So infrastructure as a server. So in the infrastructure layer, what are there? Firewalls, load balancers, servers, networking, storage, and data fabric. So these all comes under the IaaS. So PaaS is nothing but a platform as a service. What are there in the platform as a service? Middleware, so web application, development tool, and database tool, and Java tool. So I asked these middleware means platform as a service. Java, Tomcat, these are the application names and versions. Software as a service, email service, Gmail service, industry applications, something like CRM applications, business processor, CRM, HR. So the client doesn't know how to build the house, so doesn't client doesn't have a time to acquire the engineers and develop the code, right? For that purpose, they took software as a service also. Software as a service also. Cloud services, models, and comparison. So traditional IT, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. What are those? So traditional IT, IaaS, and PaaS and SaaS. So what is traditional traditional IT is nothing but a data center. So data center also. So data center take care of everything, right? So from networking, storage, servers, virtualization, voice, middleware, runtime, data, and appearance. Right? Yeah. So what is IaaS, guys? IaaS up to provides so networking, storage, servers, and virtualization. So from OS also middle of the it will be comes from the infrastructure. So the middleware, runtime, data applications will be in the IaaS. So networking, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime. This is the PaaS up to runtime. They will provide a cloud providers. They will manage the cloud providers. Only take care of the SaaS. Need to deploy the application. If any issues related to application, we will look into it. Apart from a PaaS and SaaS, will any issue, we need to go to the customer care. So there is a Amazon customer care. Amazon provides the 24/7 support and the customer service. So if you have any issues on the Amazon a portal or something like any issues on the services or site, so you can reach out to the Amazon AWS team and resolve this issue. And SaaS is nothing but a software as a service. Software as a service, I already told you, right? Everything will be taken care by the AWS team. So if you have any issue, you can reach out to AWS and they will sort it out. They will sort it out. Guys, understood? So that traditional IT. Yes, guys. So applications, data, runtime, middleware, OS, virtualization, and servers and storage, networking, everything will be taken care by the SaaS. So everything will be taken care by the AWS. So this is AWS. So up to here AWS, up to here AWS. If you have any issue, you can reach out to AWS support team. You can reach out to, if you took the SaaS, if you took the PaaS, if you took the IaaS, Infra as a Service. So infra as a service or a platform as a service or a software as a service also. If software as a service, they will they will give the 24/7 support and if there any issue, they will support it. Guys, understood? So this is nothing but a traditional IT. Traditional IT is nothing but a data center environment. Everything will be our own only. The manually we need to purchase and we need to keep it in the data center. Then we need to install the OS. Then we need to install the PaaS runtime application softwares. Then we will deploy the application. So that time it will be very difficult to figure out easily. So it will take a time in if you found any issue on the traditional. But in the IaaS as fast, so AWS also supports their issues, right? So it will be easy to figure out and sort it out. Right, guys? Understood? Guys, any doubts? Guys, any doubts? Cloud implementation type, private, hybrid, and public. So internal cloud data center agility and the enterprise data center automation, firewall, and security. So this is nothing but a private cloud. So external cloud, trusted cloud, this is nothing but a hybrid cloud, service provider data center, and the external cloud is nothing but a regional data centers. So something like that. These are the regionals. These are the it's an enterprise data center. Guys, understood? So private, public, and hybrid. So private, we will not reveal that once they need a dedicated resource. So reserved are the dedicated resource in the public cloud. So this is there is no a private. So everything will be public. Everyone can watch it. Everyone can see it in the if you took the public access. Okay. So owned and managed by the service provider, made available to the general public or a large industry group. Yeah, guys. So services, service integration, traditional enterprise IT, services, service integration, service integration, the private, public, and hybrid, private, public, and hybrid. So hybrid cloud composition of two or more clouds, private community and the public community bonded together by a standardized or proprietary technology that enables data and application portability. So cloud computing is the fastest growing part of the network based computing. It provides the tremendous benefits to customers of all sizes, simple users and developers and enterprises and all the types of organizations. We are using the cloud computing. Lab activity, guys. You guys are very well at that initial cloud computing, right, guys? Yeah. What is AWS? Benefits of using AWS. History and origins of AWS. Yes, AWS components, AWS services, AWS regions, AWS availability zones, AWS certifications. So what is AWS? Amazon Web Services are a collection of remote services offered by the Amazon.com over the internet and build and run an application. Amazon Web Services are robust, scalable, and affordable. Robust, scalable, and effectable. Affordable infrastructure for the cloud computing. So AWS provides a compute, storage, and database services, quickly provisioning the IT needs. What is AWS? AWS is a set of computing cloud computing services. AWS flexibility, availability, and scalability. AWS is a elasticity, scale up, scale down as needed when we get the resources instantly. AWS is a fully on-demand service. AWS is a fully on-demand service. So benefits of using AWS: pay-per-use model, instant, reliable, redundant, security. Most most services are accessed via simple REST and OOP API. Service level agreement, SLA, guys. So what is SLA? SLA between 99.99% and 100% availability. Amazon S3 maintains a durability of a 99%. SLA means service level agreement, guys. Service level agreement is 99%, 100% availability, 99% uptime. Availability zones are existing on isolated fault lines, flood plains, and electrical grids to substantially reduce the chance of simultaneous failure. Right, guys? The next version support. AWS provides 24/7 support in the real-time operational status of all the services around the globe, guys. Guys, understood? Yeah, guys, you already know history and origins of AWS. So growth of the Amazons needed rapidly provision and configuring mission in the standard configuration for its own business. Early 2000s, both private and shared data centers began using virtualization to perform server consolidations and internal memo by Cheris Pinkham describing an infrastructure as a service of the world. S3 first. What is this, guys? You guys understood, right? You guys can read it. Amazon DMD. What are the services are deployed on the on time? 2013, 2003 to 2024. So various components of the AWS. So this is the infrastructure. AWS global infrastructure, availability zones, regions, and edge locations. The second room foundation services. It's a compute, storage, database, and networking. These are the compute services. What are the application? So something like guys will take the class on tomorrow, guys. Some glitching sleep. Okay, guys, understood?
Sure.
Yeah. So if you guys are okay with tomorrow at 6:30, we will start at tomorrow 6:30, guys.
Sure, bro.
Okay.
Everyone okay?
Yeah. Okay.
6:30. Yeah. So tomorrow class starts at 6:30, guys. You guys
Yeah.
can start. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Thanks.